Hey, fancy meeting you here. How's it going, guys? Tobin, Willamette National Forest. Mentholated Tube 2.0. Haven't used this guy in a while. It was about a high of 83 today, maybe 78 now. Sun's starting to go down. It's almost 6 p.m. The family is up here with me. We've been backpacking. Brought a Mother's Day chicken salad sandwich that my wife made before we came up. Luna, Athena, Alexis, and Emily just down yonder. It's good stuff, Maynard. So right out of the way, right up front, I want to be completely transparent. Tell you guys why I'm doing this shave review. And I think the timing of it couldn't be, well, I don't have the words for it. I'm just a bus driver. Close to 2 weeks ago, Andy Amaya, the owner of the wet shaving store, I'm using the wet shaving store Frank's G5 brush, Captain's Choice. A couple of weeks ago, Andy reached out to me, said he had some stuff that he wanted to send me for a review. I had already noticed that he still had a decent amount of Luna left. 2 years ago, Luna originally came out, and that was a collaboration between the wet shaving store and Shannon of Elysian Soap Shop. If you've never tried Elysian, Shannon makes killer products. She blends her own fragrances, so she's a perfumer, a nose, and she has a killer tallow base. I own 4 or 5 different EDPs from her. 3 of them are not in soap sets, and then I own a handful of her soap and splashes. And so I noticed that Luna and Soul is the other fragrance that goes with this. You have Moon and Sun. And I noticed that he still had a decent amount of stock left. And I thought, man, that can't be. This fragrance is so damn good. My wife gives it a 10. Emily gives it an 8. I would give it a 9 or a 10 depending on my mood. Am I yelling? Can you hear me? I think the next thing I buy will be that microphone. The DJI, whatever it was. This fragrance is so good, and it's a limited release. I hope it comes back, a couple of years again from now, that they do this again. But I said to Andy, I'm being completely honest and transparent with you guys why I'm doing this. I saw that he had a lot of Luna Splash and this new balm. When it came out 2 years ago, Shannon did not have a balm. So I said to him, while you're sending me that other stuff that I'm going to review, I haven't reviewed it yet, you guys will see that in the upcoming weeks. If you want, send me that balm, and I'll do a review of Luna. 2 years ago, when my content was still new, Andy sent me the soap. That was back when his company was new, and he started his company about the same time that I started my YouTube channel. So 2 years ago, when Luna and Soul first came out, Andy could only afford to send me the soap and splash. I received the soap and splash, and I liked them both so much that I immediately bought the soap and splash and the EDPs. The EDPs are no longer available. If you want a good EDP, though, to go with this, I recommend Terra. I have it, and it's very similar. And so Andy said, yeah, thank you for thinking of me. So the honest to God's reason, I forgot to put my blade in my razor. This isn't my razor, this is on loan from Andy. That's the Goodfella Smile, oh crud, what's it called? I'll put it right up there. First use feather. So the whole reason why I'm reviewing this today is because, one, when I look back at the review that I did 2 years ago, it wasn't to the standard that of content that I'm doing now. And I'd like to think that 2 years from today, I'll be doing content that I will have matured and grown in my content creation to where, 2 years from now, maybe I'll want to revisit other fragrances like I recently did with F-Bombs from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. So my whole reason for doing this is because I think you guys are genuinely missing out on a killer fragrance if you haven't bought this, and two, to support my friend Andy. Let's go through the scent notes, and then I'll tell you, if you don't already know, what's going on with my friend Andy. And Andy is a friend of mine. We talk on the telephone, old school, like baby boomers and Gen Xers used to do. We actually call each other on the telephone. Andy is damn good people, and I consider him a true friend. This is a killer fragrance. And if you want an EDP to go with it, I recommend Terra. Andy doesn't have Terra. My 10% discount will apply to this. At checkout, enter Tobin, and you will take 10% off of the entire set. I don't earn a dime. This is part of Andy's affiliate program, and he has allowed me to put the 10% back into your guys' pocket rather than mine. It's another way that I hope to encourage you guys to shop at the wet shaving store, and also my way of giving back to you guys, the viewer, that make all this happen. Gorgeous. Her lather it's just amazing. It really is. On paper, it's kind of a basic fragrance. The top is cardamom and clove. In the middle, we have lavender and peppermint. And the base is patchouli and Indonesian vetiver. No mirror today. I got a big giant rock right in front of me. You guys will see that in the B-roll. I already recorded the B-roll. In the B-roll, you'll see a 360 of my surroundings. Yes, I'm really here. That's not a green screen. Look at that. You can feel the menthol in that ice tube. Beautiful. Did I already wish all the mothers a happy Mother's Day? Got a stool to my left and a stool to my right. First use feather, as you just saw. Damn, what's the name of this razor? When it comes to efficiency, aggressiveness, if 5 is average, I put it about a 4, but you throw a feather in it, and that brings it up to a good 5 or 6. I genuinely like this razor. I want to buy one. Andy's actually mailing me 3 more razors to borrow from Pearl. They should be here tomorrow, Monday. So if I was to describe this fragrance, one of the best ways to describe it is the way that Shannon, the artisan, the nose at Elysian, has already described it for us. And that is, it opens up with this exotic depth and spice. In the middle, you find this refreshing, invigorating lavender and peppermint. This is very well blended. Not too many notes stick out by themselves for very long. In the opening, I do pick up the cardamom. I'm not a big fan of clove, and I don't smell what I would detect as clove. When I think of clove, I think of those clove cigarettes that people smoke, and that is like so disgusting. And then, clove that you put like in your food, the herbs, right? It's an herb, but I don't really detect clove, and that's a good thing because I'm not a big fan of it at all. If this was clove forward, I wouldn't like it. But Shannon came to the wet shaving world from the perfuming world. I forget the company that she worked for, but she's been doing this for years, way before she started her company Elysian. She's in Pennsylvania, and she makes everything herself. She actually goes to a local butcher and buys the grass-fed tallow, takes it home and renders it, and does, everything. She does the whole 9 yards. When it comes to supporting small business and being an artisan, you don't get any more than what Elysian is. I bought this shirt. I bought it a couple of years ago. In fact, when she first started her company, I liked her logo so much, the butterfly, that I said to her, I'm like, Shannon, we need some merchandise. She's like, really? You think people would want it? I'm like, hell yeah. I'm like, I'll buy one. And I know I won't be the only one who would buy one. And since then, she's gone on to make hoodies, beanies, ball caps. I need to get a ball cap. Talk about the skin food real quick, and then I'm going to share with you my friend Andy, and why I want to ask you guys, if you don't want to support him financially, whatever way, that you at least pray for him. Real quick though, let's go through the skin foods. The soap, like I said, has your grass-fed tallow, but in the splash, and it's the kind of splash that you want to shake up because it's full of so much good stuff. I was trying to think of this earlier when I was looking at the ingredients again. Can't think of too many companies, if any, that put hyaluronic acid in their aftershave, but she has that in there. Aloe vera, kiwi seed oil, ceramide complex, and panthenol powder. And I'll be putting on the screen little snippets for you guys to check out. Pause it if you need more time. I don't want to keep the stuff up there too long. And then the balm. Oh my gosh, you guys, the balm is fantastic. You could actually use it anywhere and everywhere on your face. These damn crow's feet, these wrinkles, these nearly 50-year-old wrinkles. Actually, I just read off, those are the ingredients in the balm. I'll get that right on the screen there. In the splash is organic witch hazel, organic aloe vera, hyaluronic acid, marshmallow extract, vitamin E, and that's it. And then the grass-fed tallow in the soap. This brush, if you buy any soap or cream, you get 15% off the brush. So that's a little more than $3. So you could buy the soap and splash. If you want something a little more zesty, a little more lively, more citrusy, Sol is perfect. My discount code works for most stuff on the Wet Shaving Store website, including Sol. There are some exclusions. Thank you again, Andy, for allowing me to do that. So Andy mailed me my package on, not this package with the balm, I got that last week, but he mailed me this other package with the 3 pearl razors in it. Thursday morning. I learned on Friday, today is Sunday, Mother's Day, May 12th? Andy, if you don't know, recently had a liver transplant. He's got a beautiful bride and a handsome little guy that sometimes does shaves with his dad on Instagram Live. His name's Nico. And from what I've seen of Andy, he's one hell of a father, which is the fastest way to earn my respect. My dad was a crap hole, and basically I decided I was going to be the best father I possibly could be, and my secret to success was going to be doing everything that my father did, but the complete opposite. So Andy recently had a liver transplant. On Thursday, he went in to have a piece of it biopsied to see how everything was going. And it was recent, just in the last couple of months that his transplant was. My understanding is when they went in there for that transplant, or for that biopsy, they accidentally cut an artery, and Andy has been in the ICU ever since and is not doing well. In fact, throughout all of this, I haven't been worried about him, but now I am worried about him. So I've been praying relentlessly. I've put him on a few different prayer chains. If you have a prayer chain, please add him to it. If you don't pray, please send him a well wish. Send him well wishes, whatever it is you do. It'd be great if you do pray or you don't pray, that you send him a message. A good way to do that is on Instagram, the Wet Shaving Store. Damn fine shave. This fragrance is a compliment beast. It's perfect for going out on date nights, spring and fall and winter, anytime, anywhere. During the hot summer months, I would recommend it on date nights and in the evening. And then Sol is a bright citrusy fragrance that I would recommend for the exact opposite. Summer day. Just the exact opposite. It's bright and lively, where this one is more refined, more mature, less playful. But all these notes are blended together so well that I don't smell the Indonesian vetiver. This is another one of those examples of an orchestra. Everything is blended together so well that the sum of the parts is bigger than the whole, and it is unique. The odds of you having a fragrance like it in your den are slim. I don't have anything exactly like this other than Terra. Terra is close, but Terra is not the same. Terra is close. Leading up to this, Andy wanted to offer a $20 gift card to his store. We're still going to honor that and do it. I want to pitch in somehow to encourage you guys to go and check out Andy's shop and to take advantage of my discount code, to take advantage of this killer fragrance that now the label is a little different. I would love nothing more than for Andy to come back from the hospital only to find that everything has been sold out. If you do make a purchase, give them a little bit of time on mailing stuff out. I know that because of it, his wife has been fulfilling a lot of the orders. They're a small company. Andy and his wife, work by themselves. They don't have a crew. I'm trying to think of a clever giveaway though, and I don't know how to do it other than to say, if you got the money in your pocket, go and check this out. Do me a solid and go just check it out. Check out the wet shaving store. See if there isn't something that you can't buy. And for the love of God, buy this. Just take my word for it. 10% off the soap. The soap sells for 20 bucks. That's $2. The splash is also 20. And then the balm is like 16, so you get $1.60 off of that. It's epic. The post shave, it's amazing. The splash he can't send internationally, but Andy does ship globally, so you can get the balm and soap mailed anywhere. It's good stuff, Maynard. It really is. And there's no reason why he should still have this in stock other than the word did not get out and he didn't promote it. This should not be still in stock. It shouldn't. It is so damn good. Check out Elysian Soap Shop to enter the giveaway. It's a little big thanks, my friends. I'm 47 years old and it never ceases to amaze me how quickly life can change. You know, don't take things for granted. I might not make it home to upload this video. There's just so many things we take for granted. In the comments below, any kind of well wishes to Andy. Like I said, please pray for him. Check out his store. I'm doing this review at this point, not just to tell you guys about this amazing fragrance. The whole day I've been kind of emotional thinking about it and how blessed I am with the health that I've had. I mean, we all have small aches and pains and stuff. And I'm able to come out here into these woods and hike them with my wife and daughter on Mother's Day. You know, just Thursday morning I was talking with Andy and he was doing great. He's got the most wonderful little boy. And I believe that God is still in the business of working miracles. But I'm afraid for my friend. In the comments below, just wish him well. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me out here. Stick around for the B-roll. I'm hoping the sound was fine. When I get that microphone that I've been talking about, I think it's going to solve some of the issues that I think I'm having. And I know it sounds all right, but I think we can do better, or I can do better. So here's this giant rock that I've been looking at. I don't have my setup completely done yet. I love this tripod. It has a little handle, but I didn't put the handle in right there. It's even got a level. That rock right there, that's the one I took the photos from for my, shave of the day. I want to thank you guys for joining me out here. It's Little Big Things. To all the moms out there, happy Mother's Day once again. In case I forgot, happy Mother's Day for the first time. The first time, a second ago would have been the first time. This would have been the again. Take care, y'all. Gonna talk fast. It's May 15th. I'm in the den. That shave was May 12th, Mother's Day. I came home around 9 o'clock that evening, checked my phone, and saw that the wet shaving store has closed. Andy is still in ICU as right now. He is in stable condition. They are not going forward at the moment with another liver transplant. Remember, a while back, Andy had a liver transplant. They were doing a biopsy of that liver to see how things were doing when they severed an artery, and that is what has caused the problems. Andy is currently on dialysis and is in stable condition, so praise God for that. With the giveaway that I talked about in the video during that shave, Luna, I still want to stay with that, but what I want to do is enter like we discussed. I'll stay in contact with Andy. Just before the wet shaving store reopens, I will do a full review of Saul, whether it's from here in the den or from somewhere out where it's nice and sunny and fitting for this guy. When I do that, I'll announce the winner of this one. But then, and if you guys have any ideas, please, let me know. I want to think of a clever and fun way to encourage people to shop at the wet shaving store. A GoFundMe was done before for Andy when he was doing his liver transplant. A GoFundMe would be great, but I really think, and knowing Andy, that one of the best ways to help Andy in this time is for us to be prepared to make orders, to purchase things from the wet shaving store when he opens, so that we can help clear out what he has in stock. Because I know he probably already has stuff coming in without even asking him. I imagine, orders were already being shipped to him when he got sick on Thursday, and all this happened. So if you guys know of any clever or fun ways besides just, gift cards or whatever, I don't know. I'll be racking my brain between now and then to think of ways. I'll do a full review of Saul. This is a banger. There's like 7 or 8 left of the soap and splash. The bombs are all sold out. I want to keep this short. I don't want it to go too much longer, but I do believe in the power of prayer. I do believe that God is still working miracles today. I will put his Instagram, Facebook, and email in the description so that you guys can reach out to him and wish him well. When he gets to feeling a little bit better, he'll be, tied down to that hospital bed, and reading well wishes will definitely lift his spirits. If you pray, I can't encourage you enough to pray for my good friend, Andy Amaya. Andy is a great individual. I have the utmost respect for him. In fact, there's nobody in the community that I have more respect for, only equals. An amazing father. I watch people closely, especially men, with how they parent. Andy is a great father and an excellent businessman. He really is. And if you guys have done business with Andy, and if you ever had a problem doing business with Andy, I'm 99.9% confident that he handled it the right way, and that you're probably sitting there shaking your head going, yes. So I'm going to keep it at that. It's the little big things. This totally reminds me of what is important. So please continue praying with me for Andy Amaya and his family. Thank you guys. Take care.